Hey friends! So, Allie Parker's back! Allie Parker's World. So, I'm kind of been debating if I wanted to do this today or not. Originally this morning I was going to do some videos, but now I'm just not feeling all that good, you know? I'm not sick or anything, I just, I don't want to talk about it, okay? But, I came across a video on BookTube that was going around. I don't think it is anymore, but I'm bringing it back. The book Unhaul challenge. I don't think you can see that. Kinda. Let's see. I don't know how to do it. Sorry, but maybe right there. Alright, well, it's the book Unhaul challenge. There. Oh, well, my screen turned off. That might have been something to do with it. Let's see. There we go. Book Unhaul challenge. See? Right there. Woo! So, this has 10 prompts, and for each prompt, you're supposed to pick at least one book to get rid of. And as you know, I haul and unhaul books frequently. It's like a huge thing with me. If it's 5-star, if it's 4 or under stars, then I get rid of it. Sometimes if it's a really good 4-star book that I think I would read again, then I keep it. But a lot of my books are unread for that reason, because I just switch them out constantly. But let's just see how this works out, okay? So, okay, a book you rated low. So like I said, I don't keep books that I rate low. Let's see, do I have any? Oh, this one. So, I guess this is kind of like a glimpse into my wrap-up, too. So, yay. But, this was a 5-star prediction for me, and it ended up being a DNF. And for me, a DNF is the lowest of low ratings, because I don't give 1 stars. If it's a 1-star book, I DNF it. So, right in all the wrong ways. Let's see. Wrong in all the right ways. Sorry, I need to learn to read. Imagine that on a BookTube channel. But it was a 5-star prediction for me, and I did not read very much of it. I couldn't. It was the daughter that lives at the house that her parents are like fostering other kids. She was talking about how she hates little kids, but this one little kid that just started living with them is kind of cute. And I get that she's like 14 and he was like 8 or something, and I couldn't even. Nope. Not for me. I don't know if that's who the romance was between, or the love was between, but I couldn't do it. So I guess that one, even though technically I was already getting rid of that one, I don't know if it counts, but I'm counting it because I still own it. A book you changed your mind about. So a book I changed my mind about. Sorry guys, I have books over there. Let me see. So, the next prompt was a book I changed my mind about, and I actually picked 4 books that I changed my mind about, because since I started this channel, I've kind of learned more about who I am as a reader and what I enjoy and what I don't enjoy. So, I'm not going to waste my time with books that I don't like, because, you know, if you watch my channel, you know I'm not afraid to DNF a book. I try to give it 100 pages, but it doesn't always work. Like with Wrong in All the Right Ways. I did not give this a very big chance. I don't even know. But I could tell from the beginning I was not interested. So, for the next 4 of my Unhaul, No One Here is Lonely by Sarah Everett. I got it because of this beautiful cover, and I didn't really read. I mean, it just talks about a conversation she has with Will, which is her boyfriend or her ex-boyfriend or something. But if you research this, it's about a robot, and I'm not into robots, so gone. Then this one I actually tried to read. It's Our Chemical Hearts by Crystal Sutherland, and it's another love story. And honestly, I have been so picky with my love stories. I have had such bad luck with them. There's only one this entire year that I've actually liked, and you'll see it in the February wrap-up. Then, this is Fake It Till You Break It by Jen P. Nugan? So sorry. But, there we go. That's better. It's a fake romance. And I'm so over fake romances, which is weird because I love fake... I love fake romance in my books. But, I mean, not in my books, in my movies. But I can't do them in my books. I hate reading about them. And, like, you know those books that repeat the same day and same day, same day, same day? Like Happy Death Day. She keeps repeating the same day and she keeps dying. And it's supposed to make her, you know, find this mystery and get all the clues. And I loved that movie. Then I tried to read a book by Lauren Oliver. It was If I Fall. And it was about her repeating the same day that she keeps dying. And I was so bored. I hated it. So it's weird that I like that in books, but not, or in movies, but not books. Gosh, I need to learn to talk. The last one, I'm kind of on the fence if I want to unhaul it or not. You know what? I don't like historical romances, and I know I'm trying to read more out of my comfort zone, but I just get so bored with historical books. And I wish, there are some that are really good, but I wish that I liked them because I would love to learn more about history. I'm a huge history buff, but I can't do historical fiction. It makes no sense to me. My reading habits make absolutely no sense. But it's In the Fields by Willow Astor. And it's like 1971. It's like slaves and I'm never gonna read it. It's just been sitting on my shelf. Sorry. So that one is go bye. Then let's see what the next prompt is. We're only on prompt number 3. Wow. A series you won't be completing. So honestly, I don't read series very often. Series. I don't know. I don't read series very much. I own Divergent, but I've read the whole thing except for the companion novel, which I'm going to read eventually, I'm sure. I actually don't think I own any other. Oh, well, I own Peaches and the Secret of the Peaches, but I really want to read that one. Oh, and Notes from a Freshman, or from a high school student each year. but I want to read those as well. I think I've already gotten rid of all the series that I'm not going to get into, so next. Book you did not finish, a book you DNF'd. So, like I said, I don't keep books at all. The only one that I DNF'd that I still own is from this month, and it was wrong in all the right ways. But I already talked about that as a low rating because basically for me, a DNF is the lowest of the lowest ratings. So yeah, that's it. I get rid of my books so often that there aren't any that I rated poorly or that I did not finish. If I don't finish them, then I don't keep them. A book you have multiple copies of. I don't believe in getting multiple copies of books. I mean, like, if you do, that's cool. You do you. But for me personally, if I have one copy of the book, that's all I need. I can read that forever, you know? And yeah. So I actually don't have a second copy of any of my books. A book you'll never actually get to. Ooh, a book I'll never actually get to. Alright, so for this one, it's a book that you're not actually gonna get to. So for this one, it was really hard for me, but I don't think I'm ever gonna get to The Talisman by Stephen King and Peter Straub. I honestly don't even really know much about it. And as I'm learning what kind of a reader I am, I'm learning that I don't love Stephen King novels as much as I thought I did. He's not a bad author, I just don't love all his books. I am keeping a couple of his books on my shelf because eventually I want to read them. But this one just, I don't remember anything about it, so obviously I'm not very interested in it. That's just how I see it. Alright, let's go to the next one. A book you bought because of the hype. Okay, I don't actually buy too many books just because of the hype. But let me see if I can find one. Yeah, I actually don't own any books that I bought because of the hype. There's one that I first heard about on BookTube because it was very hyped, but I'm actually very interested in this book. It's A Curse So Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmer, and it's like a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, which is my all-time favorite everything. So yeah, I'm not ready to give this up yet because I haven't read it yet, but I do want to read that very soon. Then a book you bought because of the cover. Okay, now this one I do have a couple that I could put here potentially. So give me just 1 minute. Alright, so for this one I had to pick a book that I bought because of the cover. And this is actually one that I've tried to read a couple times and just couldn't get through. And I honestly can't even tell you what it's about or anything. So let's start with The Best Lies by Sarah Loop. Sorry, my nose itches. Let's see if we can change this a little bit so that you can see. Okay, see, it's like a beautiful pink, and then it's got like a melted lollipop popsicle. I don't even know what that is. But it goes all the way on the back, and it just looks so pretty. I especially love the pink. I love pink. And it also is blurbed with obsession can poison even the sweetest of friendships. But I've tried to read it a few times, and I still can't even tell you what it's about. So that one's gone. And then, sorry, there we go. And then, a book you bought because of the cover. A book you didn't know anything about. I actually have a couple of those. Alright, so for this one, it's a book I don't know anything about. So I have 4 books again. Wow, I'm doing pretty good. So, Anna Lee in Real Life by Janelle Mullanes. Sorry. So, there we go. You can kind of see that, I hope. Let's see if we try and do this. Ooh, there we go. Yes, you got it. I have no idea what it's about. It's got a mouse and a USB port and flowers. I don't know. Could not tell you. Can't tell you about any of these. Then there's The Beauty That Remains by Ashley Woodflock. Yep. It just says broken hearts still beat. Yeah. And then I have The Great Unknowable End by Katherine Oz. Ormsby. I'm so sorry. I don't know. This one, I guess, could have gone with the cover. The one that I bought with the cover as well. Because, I mean, look it. There's 2 people. And then on the inside, there's like, oh, it's just beautiful. But, again, I don't know anything about it. I need to stop getting books that I don't know anything about. So, let's move on to the next prompt. A book you didn't buy. Okay, so that would have to be a book that I won or a book that my friend gave me. Because that's usually the only 2 ways I get books. Or, well, besides buying them. Or trading them in. But I still count that as buying. Because typically I don't spend any money on books. I just trade in my old ones or the ones that I didn't like. Or the ones I'm never going to get to. And with the credit that I get from the bookstore, I buy new ones. So let me think on this one. Okay, so I'm actually kind of ashamed by this one, but I won The Legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving, and it's like 80 pages, but yet I can't read it. I tried to read it twice, and I've gotten to page like 12. I don't know if it's the language. I feel like the language is the same though, or if it's just I'm bored, or I don't even know. So sadly, yeah, it counts. It's a small book. I don't understand why I can't read it, but yeah, I just am not interested, I guess. I don't know. Then, a book you don't see yourself rereading. Okay. If I'm being completely honest with myself, I gave this 4 stars. And typically I don't keep 4-star books, but I thought maybe I would reread this one. But if I'm being completely honest with myself, 0 Day by Jan Jency. It's a really good book. I enjoyed it the first time, but it's a mystery. I know the answers to the mystery. It's kind of a mystery suspense thriller type thing. And it was really good, but I just won't reread it. That was a good one. I didn't know that one was on there. Actually, I haven't read them all the way through. I only saw like the first 2 prompts. So, yeah. Let's see. That's it. So that's the last prompt. So, let's see how many books that means I'm getting rid of from this little experiment. Oh my goodness, a lot. But I'm learning who I am as a reader and what type of things I don't like and what I do like. So I think it's okay. It's okay. I'm trying to downsize anyway, so it's okay. Let's see. Oh my gosh. And I'm not just gonna buy books, like any freaking book that looks good. It has to be something I'm either already know about, or if I don't already know about it, then the synopsis actually sounds really good and I have to investigate. I can't, even look on Goodreads to see what the reviews are, if they're good or not. Although that doesn't always mean anything. Sometimes the reviews are really good and the book is horrible, or like in my opinion, or they have horrible reviews, but in my opinion, they're great books. But I'm going to start being more selective in the books that I buy or trade in, I guess. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 books for 10 prompts. These are going bye-bye. And it's weird because I noticed that most of the books that I'm not enjoying right now, or that I'm gonna unhaul, are the books that I bought at the library book sale. Shh, don't tell my husband. But I spent like $16 on books right before Christmas at the library book sale because they were a quarter. And I'm not really liking many of them. So, yeah. And that just proves it because a lot of these were from that stack. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!